everyone, welcome to my very first proper YouTube blogging, vlogging video of London. Today I'm going to take you to the museums, specifically the Natural History Museum and the Victoria and Albert Museum. Now the reason I'm saying this is my very first proper video is because I've actually done quite a few of these already. However, all my previous videos for the last year were quite bad because I was just walking around hand-holding my camera, filming it freehand, so it was very unstable and shaky a lot of the time. But I have recently invested in a gimbal, which is one of these devices that is help stabilize a video, making it much better and easier to watch. For those who have been following my videos for the last 6, 7, 8, 9 months, you should see a much improved video from now on. As you can see, it's already looking much better. Originally, I was going to go to Portobello Market to test out this new gimbal thing to see how it works. Unfortunately, the weather was just too awful for that. It's been raining, wet, cold and windy, miserable for the whole week. And today's going to be more rain as well. So I thought, well, actually the museum would be the best bet because it's guaranteed to be warm and dry inside. So here we are, just coming out of South Kensington Tube station, going to be walking through this tunnel to the other end until we get to the museums. Oh, also don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my videos. Okay, thanks. Oh yes, this is an ice skating rink right next to the Natural History Museum. I think they are just preparing it, getting it ready for ice skating. This only happens in kind of the winter time. I think December, January, February sort of time when it's cold enough for it to happen. Right, just walking up to the museum here, and this is a fantastic Gothic looking kind of building, and it's huge. Like all the other museums in London, it's massive inside. You can spend a whole day in here and that's probably still not enough. There's so much to do and see inside. I got here a bit early, just a few minutes waiting for my friend to come, who's going to give me a bit of encouragement and support on this new project of mine. So we'll have a nice look around on the outside of the building for now. Meanwhile, I do have a blogging site to accompany this series of mine, this YouTube videos. I will put a link on the description box so you can have a look, go and have a read on the blog if you want to know more about this. Okay? Okay, so my friend Yasmin has arrived, and together we are making our entrance into the museum. And see that centerpiece, the animal that's being hoisted up in the roof in the center of the hall there, that's a blue whale. We are going to see a lot more of it as we walk through and around this museum. And by the way, entrance is free. You don't have to pay anything. Everything is free. That's the best thing about the London museums. Most of them are free, so I would advise you to make the most of it, come and see it before they start charging you. Because some museums have already started charging, and once they start charging you, it's so expensive, you won't be able to afford to go. So come and see it while it's still free.
Yeah, when are they extending it? So I'm still waiting. Wow, so this is a blue whale. Gosh. Sorry, right, okay.
Just to let you know, the skeleton of the blue whale here, it's a real thing. It was a blue whale that beached itself in 1891. The museum brought the bones, and obviously they put it in storage somewhere, and they didn't bring it out and put it on show where it is until last year. Previously, up until last year, it was a dinosaur skeleton that was the centerpiece in the hall. Then for some reason they decided to take the dinosaur down last year and put the whale up instead.
Too bad, Yasmin, you should start.
going to be kind of quiet here, so I'm going to be like busy. Yeah, 2 weeks of this
This one here. That's interesting. It turned out to be nice and dry so far.
Yeah.
Yesterday was awful though, wasn't it? Yesterday was just non-stop. Wow. This is amazing.
Want to pitch one of those? What's the dinosaur? You got it?
the dinosaurs not so good anymore. It used to be that there's a mezzanine level. You can walk up the mezzanine and see the dinosaur directly face to face. But now, for some reason, they don't allow you to walk up the mezzanine anymore. So what happened is that the dinosaurs are hanging up in the roof, and you have to walk on the ground level and look up above you to see the dinosaurs. So it's not that good because you don't see you don't have that interactive and face-to-face experience. Hopefully this is only a temporary measure. Maybe they needed to do some maintenance on the mezzanine level, and we'll open it up again at some point in the near future so that you get to walk up the mezzanine and have direct contact with the dinosaur as it used to be, because that's a lot better that way, whereas now you have to keep holding your head up and look up above you to see the dinosaurs.
Aliens? Aliens staying in Centrepiece. Edmundsaurus. Sí. Es lo típico también de un niño.
This is the main canteen cafeteria area, but we are not having anything here because we're going to have tea at the Victoria and Albert Museum. There's still a load of things to do and see in this museum. It's massive, but we haven't got time for it all, and we wanted to go and visit the Victoria and Albert Museum as well. So we're just heading out of this museum now and be walking a short few minutes over to the Victoria and Albert Museum. That's a good thing about these two museums. They're almost next to each other. So we are finishing here now. I have to do a separate video for the Victoria and Albert Museum. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch up with you in the Victoria and Albert Museum. By the way, don't forget to go and check out my blogging site as well. I will put the link in the description box. So that's all for now. I will see you next time. Bye.